I've got help. I'm like, don't open doors, don't open windows. It's like a greenhouse. They just keep everything shut and
Not
just
security police.
sit there and do nothing except for the work that needs to be set. They've got to do remote learning.
Ah, okay. What's the difference from being in a house that's meant to be in a school? Don't know. Apart from the students might work at home rather than a classroom.
Yeah, there's got vision markers in them.
You've got body heat in one place. Good point. Right.
Hello.
What did? No, I'm talking for the boss.
What? Where do you want to go? Do you want to go now?
Yeah, then why does that? We're a bit surprised when you're.
That's all the way through. It's going to be Anthony today. Okay, so grab yourself some weights, more weights.
I'm not doing weights.
I'm sorry, Lennox. You just like you were. You're brilliant from yesterday.
Absolutely.
Yay! So Tom. Oh, I forgot to come. Grab a five. That's a problem.
What do we get onto them?
All kinds of things. You might want to mix and match your weights as you go on, so you swap around.
Oh, that is
We're going to start in child's pose position. It's only good, but I can't get to child's pose.
good.
Sorry, mate.
Right, do what I'm doing. Everybody,
I'm nearly there.
on the just about this pain, isn't it?
How is that thing?
Yeah, it's still not great, but it's improving. Okay, so what I want you to do is have your fingers on the top of the weights, which lift your arms, keep them lifted, extend through the elbows. You might want to slide your weights a little bit further forward. Pin your bum as close to your heels as possible, and then lower your head and chest down. So you want to feel the stretch down the side of the back, maybe your lower back. If child's pose isn't for you, you can just do exactly the same, but with your bottom lifted away from your heels. You get a little bit more of a stretch there anyway. Take your right hand to top of your left hand, grip it, and then pull your right hip a little bit more over to the right, and then dip down to get a stretch into the right side of your rib cage. Try to create a little bit of a C curve through the upper body. And make sure you're breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. Just switch your sides. Right hand on weight, left hand on right hand. Push your hips and your kind of rib cage over to the left and melt your head and chest down. And then release your left hand. Push yourself out to child's pose onto your hands and knees, bring the weights underneath you. And then just put one forward, left hand down. Bring your right hand just underneath your shoulder, take your knees wider, squeeze the belly in. Let's go for a little rotation. So if you want to begin just by doing no weight and just push your arm up, do a few just to get into the move. And then you can pick up that wave and start rolling through the spine that way. So twist upwards. Yeah. And when you're ready, you're going to pick up the weight and you're going to do 10 up towards the sky, bending the left elbow, swinging under into that hover. So the underneath part here is just as important as the bit that comes up to the sky. Breathing in as you go under, breathing out as you squeeze. And when you've done 10, just drop the weight down. Switch over to the other side, doing a few with no weight. Couple more reps.
So.
So right hand comes onto the chest and we swing the left arm up. And right elbow bends to get that move underneath the body. Just a really lovely way to start class with that spinal mobility. Pick up the weight when you're ready and then do 10. Stop elbows, swing it under. You want to feel the strength in the shoulders as you hover that weight underneath the body. Just count your own reps. Try and get that arm up as high as you can go by turning the body rather than extending the elbow to get a little bit more movement in the upper back. As soon as you've done that last one, you drop the weight down. Now, take the weight with both your hands. Take your knees a little bit closer in. And then I want you to push your bottom back to your heels, but keep your spine extended forward. So pull your shoulder blades back, chest elevated. And we're going to just simply carry it through into triceps. So you might want to take your waist a tiny bit further forward. And we lift up. We start on our knees as we bend the elbows down. We come down to a hover. And we exhale, push all the way back up, taking your bottom back into your heels. So inhale, come forward. Exhale, breath in at the bottom, breathe out to power the body back up again. So it's really good to pause on those breaths. Elbows pull in towards that rib cage, your elbows are always pointing behind you. And then when you're ready, you're feeling a little bit warmer if you wish, you can lift your knees, you can drop down into triceps, push all the way back up, and then you can do a little hover knee. Here, don't have that little break. Makes you work a little bit harder. Or you can drop down and then put your knees to the floor and use that to push up. So you're doing a halfway point. Then pull back. Right, up to you. What you don't want to end up doing is not coming back up again. Yeah, collapsing onto the floor. So use your knees if you need to. Working those triceps up. So, the most important thing about doing triceps and push-ups, tricep push-ups and normal chest push-ups is what you don't want to do is end up collapsing here and then you get stranded at this point. Your bottom needs to stay up in the air. It follows the load of the chest. Bottom still up in the air. And then your chest comes up under. The second you collapse here, you've then lost your core stability and you're going to end up hurting your lower back. So better off training your body in that correct core position. Okay, 4 more. Nice deep breaths. Tricep should be all right, Tom.
Good.
And then when you've done your last one, I want you to bring yourself carefully to the floor. Move those weights out of the way. And just relax your hands underneath your forehead. Always take a little wriggle of the hips just to keep everything loose. Now, those weights are going to stay where they are, which is down by your hips. If you want to get lighter weights for the next exercise, do so. I might. Don't know. We'll give it a go. You're going to hold the weights sitting on their feet like that, down by your thighs. Your feet need to be at least hip width apart. We're going to pin the legs down. I want you to keep the lower body active by squeezing your butt, squeezing your belly, pulling your kneecaps up towards your hip bones so the legs are active. Then we're going to lift here and lift there. And then release it all back down. It's a little muscle that has to work here to take those weights up. That's why heavy won't work. If you really don't want to use weight, you can just do the movement through the arms. So does anybody need lighter weight? I can bring them to you as this is your session, not mine. Fours are heavy. Extended arms. So you have to have the weight sitting on his feet. Weights up. Are these packages? Two's gone.
There's not many on.
You've got two. So you're holding the weights like that. Take that one and go. Lift up, lift the weights. Come on! Yes! But the feet stand around. Separate your upper body from your lower body. Right! Make sure when you lift up the chest from the floor, you're pulling those shoulder blades back, and you raise your arms up and release. I was going to give you some twos, but they've been used, so you're stuck with the threes. Okay, 4 more. Music. Last one. Can you hold up, guys? Let's lift. Let's lift. Come on, hold it, hold it, hold it. 3, 2, and release. Oh, for the arms. 4. Another breath. Just decided to stop for no reason. Okay, bring your hands underneath your shoulders, push yourself back up, come to a little cat stretch at the top. Right, we're going to do a little bit more weights, but in the lower body. Weight's going to go behind your right leg, right knee, and tuck it in. Now, I recommend you drop the left elbow, take the right hand wide. We're going to lift the knee up behind, and then we're going to open it out wide, and we're going to do circulation in the hips, taking out to the side and back down to the middle. So we lift up, open the knee, take it around in that circle. You need to really squeeze the weight. Give a good firm grip of it. And that works your hamstrings a little bit more. Now, of course, this can be done without weight. There you go. Just squeeze your left butt cheek, one that's on the floor. Squeeze the abs so you're not collapsing through your lower back. Give me 4 more big circles in this direction, then change direction without letting your knee drop to the floor. Can you get your knee out to the side a little bit more? Because you've got your right arm out to the right, you can lean more into the left, which allows that movement to occur a little bit more in that right hip. So turning your hip out to the side. You should be coming to your last one. Reverse it. Out to the side, up and behind. It's got to fall all the way back down. Something just clicked. Give me 5 more, as big as they can go. 5, you can get that leg out to the side. Before it takes that turn. One more big circle, and then briefly drop that knee to the floor. Just take it up. Bring your elbow down to the floor. Just for your spine, little leg up behind. Let's put some little pulses up here. It squeezes in that right butt cheek. Press. Squeeze your weight a little bit more. So you instantly, if you get tired, you start collapsing through your lower back. Squeeze the belly in, keep that control. 10, 9, 8. Keep it high, keep it high, keep it a little bit faster. Last 4, 3, 2. Now drop it to the floor, keep a grip of that weight, and then roll over onto your left side. Knee bent in front. That's going to slip. Now we're going to start from here. You're going to pull the weight back behind you, so you're doing like an extension of the hip. You bring the knee forward, and then you turn it up towards the sky and drop it back. Hip height, squeeze behind, pull it forward, open it up to the sky. Again, don't weight, drop weight, just do the movement without weight. It's far more enjoyable. But you're not here to enjoy, are you? You're here to... Tom really enjoyed his session yesterday, didn't you, Tom?
Oh, yeah. You make a new pile.
Do I? A different pile.
Still do quiz.
No, I didn't do anything fun. I just made them work really hard the whole time. Didn't I, Louis?
I was not gonna lie, it was quite hard. Yes. That was good. I was not very sad.
Okay, 4 more of these, please. Keep those knees up. Abs on. One more. Bring that knee forward. Take it up towards the sky and give it some pulses up there as high as it can go. Don't roll the hip. Just keep turning that leg up without the hips rotating. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, last 2. And release it down. Let go of the weights. Now, up to you if you want heavy or light. This next one, you're going to slide up onto your left elbow, so it's underneath your left shoulder. Right, 2 exercises we're going to do. All right, first one, you can do a full side plank if you can. Right foot in front of left. Push yourself up, taking the weight up to the sky. What we're going to do is rotate like we did earlier, turn the body as far as it will reach, and then come all the way back up to the sky again. You're going to do 10 of those before we move on to the second exercise, which doesn't involve the weight. So set yourself up. If you want to be on your knees, you can. And let's inhale, under it goes, turn the body, exhale, lift it up towards the sky. Really rotate that body through. Really pull the shoulder blade back. Keep breath going. Right, should be your last 3 or 4 reps here. And when you've done that last one, just drop your body down, drop the weight down. We're going to stay on that left elbow. Okay, so this exercise, the top leg extends and you're on the edge of your foot. This one stays on the floor, push yourself back up to that side plank. My right hand is sitting on the weight. That bottom leg is simply going to lift, tap down, lift, tap down. That's all you're going to do here. So it's not a big move. You lift, you tap the knee, you tap the foot back down. You don't rest the leg down. You just literally skim the floor, pull it back up. Lift those hips up high. It's your left waistline that is working. You might put this a little bit more into the lower back. And let's do 8 more. Up, down. Tap the knee, tap the knee. Tap the knee. Come on, Tom, up we go. 5, 4, 3, squeeze it up. Come on, put it right up. 1 more. And release it off. Good. Just bring yourself all the way down to the floor. Now, those of you that came in late, didn't hear what I was saying. I had to finish a little bit earlier today. Children. Annoyingly.
Is it closed?
Yeah, they're getting picked up, but I have to go and pick them up. I can only leave them for people who are working. Yeah. So someone that's working is helping me. Okay. The weight is going to rest on your right thigh. You're going to extend your leg long, keeping your lower leg where it is. I want you to lift that leg up. We're not going to be here for long. And just do some little circles on the spot. So imagine you're pointing your toes. That's your little pencil end. And you're just drawing little circles. The leg stays beautifully extended. You don't roll the hip behind you. Try and keep your leg higher than your hip the whole time. Again, you can do this with no weight. Give me 4 more. Change direction and go the other way. A little bit higher. Come on, squeeze into that right butt cheek. Pull it back behind you as well. There's a few of you that let your legs wander forward. Take it back, but don't roll the hip. Push your right hip forward. Right leg back. 5, 4, cramp of my foot. 3, last 2. 1 more. And release. Just take a quick breath here. Allow the legs to relax into the floor. Bring yourself back up when we're ready. Kind of round into your heavy knees. Both your weights. Okay, so you're going to take your weights to the edges of your mat, and you're going to have them in that, your weights in that position. So very slightly turned in. Take your knees back, and then just pull back like we did earlier when we're doing those triceps. Sit back into your bottom, keep your spine lengthened. We inhale, roll through the spine. We exhale, drop down into push-up. Come all the way back up, sink it back. So adjust your weights as much as you need to. If you don't use weights, you can just have your hands back on the ground. But actually, this is quite supportive for your wrists. Pull back. And after a couple of these, if you want to then lift your knees up and do a push-up, fully with the knees up, please feel free to do so. Or you could do like I was saying to you earlier, you lift up, you drop down, but then you can drop your knees, push yourself back up, and sit it back and toes up like this. Gives you a little stretch, you know, past. Breathe in, on that low breathe, we breathe out to power, tips up. So we're going to do 6 more of these in your own time. Lovely. Beautiful technique. What about you guys? It's not efficiency, so right. When you've done that last one, just carefully drop your knees, bring yourself carefully to the floor. So you might want to swap out to the lighter weights. We're going to bring them round. We're going to work on back extensions with reverse fly. So these ones, with or without weight, you can do it with no weight if you like. The benefit of doing it with no weight is the range, how much further you can get. Okay, so that's more important than getting halfway with the weight and then giving up. Ideally, I wouldn't keep the 4s, but that's it is what it is. So we're going to lift the chest, pin the feet down, squeeze your butt again, and then pull your weights back, and then gently release back to the floor. Inhale, exhale, squeeze. Inhale, release it down. Right, so when you pull your arms back, keep your elbows and wrists and shoulders all aligned. It's very easy just to let your forearms and your wrists become floppy. And try and get those feet into the ground as best you can. It's difficult if you're top heavy. Get your forearms up a little bit higher. So rather than the weights squeezing down here, your weights are back here. So you're putting those shoulder blades really. Try some twos.
Well, I'll just try it.
Go on, you can do it. We've got the flexibility to do it. Please. Give me 4 more, guys. 4 more. Like your. I know it's really difficult to do that.
You do it without doing it.
Okay, one more big pull back on that last one. Big squeeze. Can you hold it? Everyone up. Lift the wrists. Lift your forearms. 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Push the weights to the side. Make a little pillow. Let your shoulder blades fall apart. Keep those hips wriggled. Lower back loosens. In your own time, bring your hands by your shoulders, back into that cat stretch at the top. Walk the hands quite close in this time. They're closer in towards your knees. You can push into the floor and really curve that spine. Up chin, top elbow. And then we're going to grab the weight and we're going to slide that behind our left leg. We're going to come back to a minute. Okay, so let's get this nastiness over and done with. Right elbow down, left hand out to the side, left knee hovers, grip that weight. We come up behind to begin with. We open the knee out, we circle it around. Know when you do exercise, you feel it the next day. Know that you feel it even more the following day, yeah?
Yeah.
So Lenny and Tom, you're going to feel great Friday after these 2 sessions. Am I encouraging people to go to Carl's session a little bit more? I'm going to come to Carl a little bit more now to give it fun. No, I said we were talking about yesterday. Me and Carl just swap out every few weeks. He does my Wednesday, I do his Tuesday.
Mix it up.
Mix it up, mix and match the classes. Right, 3 more big circles this way and reverse it without dropping to the floor. Well, I enjoyed teaching it. It's a different thing. And let's take it the other way. Big reach out to the side, up and over. Gripping the abs, use your arms, support. I want to see those knees really lift up as high as they can in line with those hips before they circle all the way out and drop to the floor. This is circumduction, really loosens out the hips, but gets the joints strong at the same time. Okay, give me 5 more. Make your last couple of reps really big. Last one. And then we drop the knee down. We drop both elbows down so we're now flat with the spine. We lift that left leg up behind, keep it up high and go into those little pulses. So the pulses are relatively fast, controlled. Squeeze the weight a little bit more so the back of the leg is active a little bit more. And then push through that button. Squeeze it up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, abs on, 3, 2, and as we release back down, keep that weight where it is, turn over onto your right side. Bend both your knees. And lift the knee up and down the hip, you squeeze it back behind. We put it forward, and we lift it up. When you lift that hip up, if you put your fingers on your hip bones, if you feel your fingers are moving your hips, what you want to feel is nothing changes, but the muscle works in that abduction towards the spine. Because if I lift my leg up, my hip moves, that's really easy. That's just my joint allowing that movement. Keep everything still. Right, we do 6 more, making 6 really count. Can you lift the knee a little bit higher? By that I mean at least along that hip joint. 3 more. +2. Remember, all we have to do is finish off with those pulses at the top. So 1 more swing back, 1 more forward, lift it up, and little press to the very top. Make sure the hip hasn't rolled. 10, 9, squeeze the weight a little bit more. 7, get that kneecap up towards the sky. 4, 3, 2, and release it down. Let we go. Now we transition up onto our right elbow underneath that shoulder. Remember your option is to be in a half plank, if you have to set knee, or left foot in front of right, up into full plank. Take the weight with you, if you're using a weight. Lift it up high, squeeze your right butt cheek to keep that elevation, and when you're ready, we rotate under, and we lift up again. So we turn under, hover on that floor, squeeze the left shoulder blade as you come up. 10 of these. Don't rush it. Breathe to come down when you've done your 10. When you've done your last one, drop down to the floor. Stay with your right elbow underneath your shoulder. Left leg extends when you're ready, guys. Right knee stays bent. You take your left hand into your weight, you lift your hips up. Push your weight into your left foot and lift your right knee, tap it down, up and down. Sit, release it. Give me 8 more. Come on, squeeze it up to that side. Nearly there. The right side of your waistline should be feeling this. When you've done your last one, release it off. Relax flat down onto the ground. I really enjoy that. You drank so much water today. Now you're going to slide your legs straight, and you're going to take that weight, if you want to use a weight, on top of that leg. Sorry, your right knee bent forward. That then hovers your left leg. You point the toes, you lift the leg up as high as you go, and we do those little circles. So you don't want the legs drop lower than your hip height. Make sure you're still squeezing your butt or the leg behind. So your leg should not be in front of your body. Stay centre and maybe slightly behind, and then you do your circle there. And you get your leg a little bit higher. 6 more. Take it in the other direction after those 6. Take it the other way. Right, 10 more, as high as you can go in that leg. Come on, lift it up a little bit more. It's up to you how hard you work this. Should be coming to your last few repetitions. A little bit higher if you can, slightly bigger circles if you can. And then release it down, get rid of the weights. Fabulous. In your own time, you can transition up onto your bottom, spin your body around, and lie yourself on the floor with your weights in both hands, opening out to that T shape on the floor. Right, feel free to go ahead with the weights. I'm going to go 7.5. Don't know about any of you? Anyone joining me? So you need a heavy weight in one hand, or both your weights in both hands, sorry, but you don't have to have heavy one that's not going to work. Guys, we're going to take our right arm up to the sky.
I'm just watching what she's doing first before I commit to any weights.
Knees up. Left hand down on the floor. We're going to go over to the side. And we're going to power up and lift up. Okay, so one arm fly. And then we do an abdominal reach up to the outside foot. Got it? Everyone want 7.5? I'll try it for school first. There, Tom. Well done.
But it may just come.
There are 5 floating around, so 1, 5.
Oh no, I've taken that.
Yeah. Yeah, you need one grab. We need one weight. Do you want the other 5, Paul? Yeah, where's the 5, Tom? Oh, unlucky. You can hold. You can hold 2 weights in one hand, or you can jump up and go get yourself a weight.
I was going to say, probably make them flying back.
Right, guys, tabletop. When we're ready, our legs drop into the left, our arm opens to the right. We squeeze the belly in, and we power up, and the legs go straight. We reach into crunch to the outside of the left foot. Like that. You can take mine to 1.5 if you want. I don't need it. I'm not here to still work out my mind. Do doing an 8 there. Yeah. So when you bring your legs up in the middle, extend, reach on that little pause. Then bend the knees and make it a blended motion. Graceful. Have 5, right? 10 foot pause, right? There. Okay, we're going to do 5 more. So do your last 5, sorry, with straight legs, if you wish. Oh my God, it's much harder with kettlebell. Now, when you've done your last one, watch out. You take your weight with both hands. You reach up to those toes, putting your lower butt off the ground, and do some little pulses here. Chin up. Can you touch your toes every time with your legs straight? Breathe. What was it here? 8 minutes.
Probably. It's the small.
10, 9, 8, 7. Reach it. Come on, right up to those toes. 5, 4, 3. Last 2. One more. And then drop your head. Bend your legs. Take that weight in your right hand again and drop over to stretch out to the side. Oh, feels quite nice. Take hold of that top leg and take it into a little hamstring stretch whilst we're here. Why not? The hamstring will do quite a lot of it. It's gripping that weight. And twist deeper into your right shoulder. Tip your eye gaze to the right hand. Pull your toes close up towards your left shoulder and stays. And then release the knees, roll yourself back to the middle, pop your feet on the ground. Take your weight or weights on top of your hip bones or upper thighs or somewhere around your pelvis area, somewhere you can comfortably put it. Push through your feet and lift up into a bridge. All we're going to do here is some big bridge presses at the top. So you can drop halfway, press back up. Just get a little bit more into those glutes. Lower back. Try and ground down all 4 corners of your feet so you're relying on your heels or your toes. You're pushing straight through the centre of your feet. And big squeeze of your glutes at the top. Keep breathing. 10 more. Let's go. Up. Release. You've done that last one. You can roll back slowly, releasing the weight carefully. Good. So if you're using a heavier weight in your right hand than to your left, swap them over. Your right palm's facing down towards the floor. You lift your left arm up towards the sky, and you bring the knees with you. And we simply go the other side. Drop over to the left of the arm, knees go to the right, pull back in, and then we crunch up. If they're comfortable before, I'm holding your weight, leaning on it. Felt like I did a million on the other side because I was faffing around. Nice deep breath, the power up towards the sky. Oh, try not to touch the floor with the arms of the legs. If you want, we're going to do straight legs. Give me 6 for straight legs if you can. Lift up into that crunch. Last couple. And then when you've done that last one, so last little lift up, you then take hold of the weight with both hands and lift the bottom of the floor, toes down, the heels away, straighten the knees, then toes, touching the weight, the toes every time. So I want to see your thighs coming in towards you as you crunch up to those weights. And now I want to get straighter knees. So challenge yourself even more. 10, 9, 8, lift up higher through the upper body. 6, 5, 4, 3, last 2, reach higher. One more. And then without just coming out of it, bend your knees, pop that weight back over into your left arm and drop the knees to the right as you open that left arm. Stretch across the body this way. Deep breaths. If you extend that left leg, catch it, and then pull that knee, the toe up towards your right shoulder. So I want you to use your elbows as a stand, and then the calf sits on your right hand. Then you use that arm to pull the toe with your right shoulder. What's going to happen? So the stretch will come to the arm. The more you pull your toe towards your shoulder, the more you'll feel that stretch. And then release it and roll yourself back to the middle. Pop your feet back down onto the floor when you're there. Just center yourself a little bit more. Grab those weights again. You might want to go lighter on this. We're going to finish off with dead bugs before we take it to a bit more of a stretch. So, I don't know what I've got. I gave my weight. Equal weights in both hands. You got your 5 back, Tom?
Oh, yeah, I think so.
We go 7.5. Joking. Now we're going to do dead bugs with straight arms, no bending in the elbows. Okay, so it's shoulder work, it's shoulder joint work, which is why you're doing really heavy weight. Take your arms above your shoulders, pull your knees in towards your chest, and then take them into a tabletop position. We're all going to start together, extending left arm, right arm, leg, whatever, either what, or back to the middle, over to the other side. Now, if you start to do a few of these things, yeah, this is actually all right on my abs. Then you take your legs straight and you do straight legs. Abs below. Now, my right arm moves forward with my right leg. So can you do the same? So you're getting more into the shoulders. Anyone wants to challenge their abs? You can extend your arms and legs together. And we're going to do 12 more. 6 more each side, but 12 fully arms and legs together. Dead straight arms. Remember, this is shoulders, not triceps, although they are supporting. I've lost count. Anyone counting?
No.
I think it's going to be true.
I think we've got about 4 more left. Let's do it. Inhale, push away. Exhale. Make your last couple really strong. And when you've done your last one, pop the feet together with your knees flat to the side. Carefully land your arms down, drop your weight. Take a little seesaw rock in that butterfly position. Bring yourself back to centre, lift your feet towards your side, your hands down your shins, catch around the shins, or if you can, catch around the outside of the feet, head down, bottom down, and open the knees there. Bring your legs together, slide your hands around the back of the thighs, take a little roll up. And then extend your legs forward, bring your hands behind you, lift your chest and your shoulders back. So imagine you're trying to do that. Yeah? Put yourself out of posture. Then raise your arms, lift up, and then take a fold forward, catch your feet. Bend your knees to do so if you can't quite get them. Then lift that spine tall. Extend those knees, and then try and relax your shoulders using your arms. So you can grab your feet first, use your arms to stretch. So bend your knees to get catch and really firm grip with your legs and feet. That's it. And then you've got a firm grip with your feet, and then your arms take the stretch. But relax the shoulders. Got a pineapple on my head today. It's not a good loaf. And then release, rolling the spine up. Take your left leg to bend position. Come into a seated hurdle position. Just stretch the buttocks. If you prefer to go fully in up into this position, then do so. And find your stretch in that left buttock there. Relax down. And breathe as you let your hips be lowered to the floor. Your hand onto your shoulders, push yourself up, tuck your toes under no matter where you are, and then lift up into downward facing dog. So bend your knees, push your chest down towards your thighs, extending your spine, tailbone to the point of your triangles, and push your heels down to the floor to stretch the calves. And this allows you to slowly step forward, transition into the right glute stretch, seated hurdle first. So pigeon is a little bit more with knee and hip joint area. So you want to go to where it's comfortable, but get the muscle stretch. Let your hips sink down. Just find your breath. Shoulders relax, sink into your shoulder blades. Bring up your hand, tuck your toes. This time we lift up and we hold our hands forward up. Feet. Once we hit there, we slide our fingers behind the base of our spine, stretch your shoulders out. Push your arms up and over as far as they will go to the floor. Keeping your knees bent. If you want, you can straighten your legs and kind of give a muscle pedal. Stretch a little bit further, take one more breath there. And then release them back as we roll up. Shoulder roll. Bring your hands together. Open those shoulder blades. You've done quite a lot of work today, so part them by squeezing your fingers as tight as you possibly can, like you're trying to pull them apart, but you're not allowing them to. You might want to bow your chin to get a little bit deeper into it. And then we simply turn the arms the other way. Extend the spine. So as you lift the arms up, sweep your hips forward, but squeeze your butt to support your lower back and take a stretch back. Take a breath in and then exhale, circle your arms around, bring your hands together, bow, clap yourself. Guys, thank you so much. Thank you for letting me do it 5 minutes. Thank you.
If you need us to clear up, and you
Oh, don't worry.